right, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is the moment literally every single person was here for. Complexity, Animal Planet, not a 2-0. It's going to Game 3 once more. And will history repeat itself? Will Abraham Lincoln chop down the cherry tree? I don't know. But it's Complexity, Animal Planet, game number 3. And I'm joined by my man, Trouf. How's it going, Trouf? Whoa, what the hell?
What's up?
Give me a sec. I have no clue. My sub sound went off, but I don't have it on this scene. What the hell?
10 seconds remaining.
Give me a sec here. We're gonna.
Yeah.
Alright. I think it should be better now. Huh. That was odd. That was super odd. I think we're good. How's it going, Trout? Yeah, I hope so. I don't know. It's just DMX blaring. Whatever.
Alright.
I turned it off, though.
Could be worse.
It didn't show up, though. That was super weird. Yeah, it could have been. Well, we're here. Trouf, game number 3. Complexity is first pick to Rue. We see a Bane puck now for Animal Planet, and we've already rounded out our first picks.
Oh, wow.
Holy smokes.
Second pick, DP. Interesting. I love Rubik. It's one of my favorites. It is my favorite hero in the entire game, and I think if you have a player that can play it, there's always pretty much a good situation for Rubik. Yeah, he's not the strongest laner in zoning out off lanes, but I think he makes up for it tenfold once you get level 6 and start stealing some stuff. I wanted to clarify something really fast from last game. I was saying like how Ags doesn't have stats. I think you know what I mean by this, but like, yeah, obviously it gives you like +10 agi, strength, and int, but like it doesn't give you any kind of a like special ability in like helping yourself and your teammates in fights. Like other than the vision, it like does like Pipe gives you the magic ability. Vlad gives you lifesteal aura and armor and all this stuff. Spirit Vessel gives you that. Like Axe doesn't really give you anything. Like stats, yes, it gives you the other things. But anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there. But it's interesting to see. It's interesting to see Bane picked after Rubik because Rubik is thought of as a pretty strong counter against Bane.
Well, this will be interesting. So this is going to be Kitrek's 3rd game of Bane in a row, though. He's going to be the only person probably playing the same hero 3 games in a row. That's row. And Death Prophet's 2nd pick. We saw last game it did pretty well, but I mean, you're 2nd picking a pretty valuable core here. That's
right.
Is there a chance? Oh man, Lycan's already bound out, so that's not there. But we'll see. What do you want to see? What counters Death Prophet, really? Like what type of heroes? Not just heroes, I guess.
Well, you mentioned the good one was just, I think, Lycan, just run at you and deal damage before you get... Like, Death Prophet likes slow team fights. Like, she likes it when it starts to build up. Like, if you can find any kind of hero to burst her down really fast before... Like, even if she gets her ulti off, it's not one of those, like, I just gotta cast Panda ulti before I die. Yes, nice, I cast it. Like, you can't afford to do that with DP when you're low HP, because even if it's still up, you still die, like, nothing happens. So, you want heroes that kind of run at her and start the fight when she doesn't want to and can do lots of damage. Puck is already good at that. So we'll see if they can do that kind of route. Obviously, Lycan's banned out, and PL's actually banned out this time from Complexity, so no PL.
They see the Ritsu. The Ritsu problem is there, and they banned out the Medusa as well. Like they said, I mean, Animal Planet had Death Prophet, and Complexity had Medusa. They're like, no, we're not having that matchup. And there goes Razor. I don't actually think Animal Planet plays Razor. But I know a lot of teams just don't like Razor in general. I've heard he's like he's the core version of Dazzle, Shadow Priest. Some like Fly thinks he's a tier 1 support, while other captains thinks he's unpickable.
Wasn't Swindle the one saying that Razor's the worst hero in the game, but now he bans it out?
I think so. I believe he actually did say that on the cast with like me and Trent. Yeah, you're right. He did. Wait a minute. Apparently, it can't be that bad. I don't see him banning
I actually don't even think Razor's that good against DP, and now it's not that. It used to be like the best hero against Rubik because Rubik has all targetable spells, but now the purge is totally different, so it's not as bad against Rubik anymore. But yeah, anyway, that's neither here nor there. It's banned out, so Sand King, Bane, pretty nice. I would say pretty nice support combo. If it is support, still could be a puck mid.
Unless you accidentally, I've seen it. I think the last time, who was it? It wasn't this team. It was another NA team where they did Bane, Sand King, and they missed like 3 stuns with the like they nightmared to set up the stun, but they did them at the same time.
Oh,
I hope that doesn't happen because I mean these are pro teams. You can't be making those little mistakes. No offense, but AA Rubik now interesting. And last time wait, complexity picked this duel before, and it was actually Swindle on Rubik and Z-Freak on AA. It was kind of weird to me, but they might. I assume they might do it again if they did before.
This almost looks like they want some kind of tied pick, just like Death Ball down a lane or something. The only thing I worry about that is then they get into a similar situation they had last game, where like the two were reliant on these really long cooldown ultimates. Obviously AA is not long, but like DP ulti and then like a tied ulti if that's what they want to go for. And then Terrorblade didn't like. Dude, I've seen so much success from Eternal Envy playing this, like in the last couple games I watched last night. Like, he just is owning with it. Now, granted, he picks it. I think he goes like what, Chen Terrorblade, like every game I saw.
Yeah,
and he was owning with it. But outside of Envy, I have not been seeing that hero have too much. All right, I like Underlord better. I think it's a hero that isn't relying on any cooldowns at all, really. And you can just constantly keep fighting. I think that's a good pick.
There we go. Yeah, it's like you said, Rubik, low cooldown abilities. AA, even his ulti is pretty low cooldown for how good it is, and Underlord the same. Just that Death Prowd ulti, but I like it. Looks like they really want to fight up. They want to win this early game, the complexity special, per se. And Animal Planet, Ritsu on Terrorblade. I mean, you're going to see a lot of what he was doing the other games with PL. He's going to farm and try to get involved in as many fights as he can, but what are we looking for possibly middle for Animal Planet versus DP, if they put DP mid?
I'm still wondering if that's going to... Probably a Moon offlane, right? Like, or sorry, Puck offlane for Moon.
I think so. That's what I'm assuming, but I could be wrong, yeah.
Because Brawl actually plays a really nice Puck too, and like Puck could still be fine against DP mid. If you get a really fast blink dagger, and you start like the problem with these. I do like these supports Rubik AA, but if like you start getting some fast items on these like tempo heroes like Puck and Sand King, like those supports will just feed, especially if they're right next to each other. So I wouldn't mind seeing a Puck mid and then like last picking some kind of weird offlane or something, but. We'll see.
You're right. I always just assume Puck's in the offlane now, but you're right. Even Cole plays it in safe lane and middle, so Animal Planet might do the same thing. We'll see. I like to see what other teams think. Like, what does Cole think? Do they think it's gonna be a middle Puck, or are they gonna ban out an offlane hero?
Probably gonna be an offlane Puck, because I know that typically they like to pick Brawl mid last. But we'll see. Yeah, and they're anticipating that too. Sniper would have been a good pick for them too.
How is? Do you like OD here for Animal Planet at all? OD seems decent for me, and they've been playing it a ton.
Good against Underlord, like really tanky hero that you can just sap a bunch of in from.
Doesn't lose terribly to Death Prophet. I mean, obviously, even AA Rubik, and I know when they did play this last time, they just roamed as those two. AA Rubik roamed until they're like, oh, never mind. Z-Freak, go farm a lane. The normal. I think that's pretty normal for Cole, though. And now, well, here we are. All right, the Chaos Knight. So the Chessie Chaos Knight, I think he's one of my favorite CK players.
They could go aggro here and then pit the Underlord against, I mean, either Sand King or Puck, whoever it is, they could still do that. And he'd probably come out even if not win, especially against the Puck. So that's a really strong tri lane. The Chaos Knight AA Rubik, really strong against the TB. So you're going to see a lot of weird lanes in this game. You're going to see like off lane Terrorblade with Bane or something, TB with Sand King, Bane hit sitting mid, and maybe like a Puck solo safe against a possible aggro tri-lane. But then you're going to have complexity being like, all right, well, they're going to do that, so I'm going to anticipate that and move. We'll do Sand King, or we'll do Underlord plus AA bottom, which is really, really strong, and then, or put AA mid as well. Like, you're going to just see like a musical chairs of lanes, yeah.
We still don't even know. Animal Planet, maybe they do want a more mobile hero versus like Chaos Knight, AA Rubik, even just middle lane, rather than OD. Would something, is it too fragile to go something like a Quap still? Is that too much?
I think so. Yeah, I think Quap dies in one lift. Right. Lift silence, lift CK stun. Yep. Even that little bit of the pit from Underlord could be really annoying.
Well, they're taking their time and might as well.
Tinker actually wouldn't be that bad as well. I know that they didn't have very much success with it in game 1, but like Tinker Ags is really good against Chaos Knight. It's one thing to think about. They don't have too much catch, to be honest.
AA's Ice Vortex for vision too. Is about it.
Yeah, which is nice, but the only scary thing against that is like if Rubik had like a really good game, like a fast blink would be really nice. But I do think that Tinker could work for sure. But buy some time for Terrorblade to get huge.
Let's see. Well,
ooh, bottom.
They're gonna take this is what they lost to yesterday against Optic, the middle CC&C Mirana that went I loved his build too. He went Hurricane Pike first, which at first I was like, he's not going to do any damage, but he wasn't the damage dealer. It worked out. We'll see. We'll see if Brawl can have the same success as him.
Okay.
All right. You see the drafts, Travels. Who's are you liking more?
I like complexities a lot more.
Yeah,
I think CK is really strong with this team. I think it was a really nice pick. They had the lane advantage, I think, in every situation. Like, I think they win mid, they win whatever they decide to put the CK, and then I think Underlearn would be fine against 1v1 against the puck, or even against the tri-lane. So I think Complexity has a much better draft.
So what does Animal Plan have to do? Do they just keep swapping lanes, or do they just have to struggle through the laning phase and do a lot of stuff mid-game?
Right now, you got to think about who's the farm priority, and honestly, like, Ritsu will always find his farm eventually, so I think it's very important that Puck has a good game. If I'm looking at all of this, like, if Puck has a good game and gets a fast Veil, Blink, or whatever, he can start to snowball this entire team. So if that means, like, tri-laning the Puck to start, to making sure he has a good game, and then switching lanes around after that, then so be it. But I think looking at all these heroes, it's very important that the initiators get the farm priority.
There we go. Excellent. This is...
God, every game, man.
It's the Ritsu pause. It might be. Maybe does he just have such a bad computer where he can't load up games correctly? Maybe. I mean, that is an issue, but there's no way they would just tell him if that was it.
I remember there was a patch, and I think it had to do with more the patch than computers, but like you'd have to like restart every single time your FPS would drop by like 20. Yeah. I know, maybe that's still the case.
I do remember that. Yeah, maybe it is.
Like Arteezy was doing that every single game. Like every game he'd restart.
It's so ridiculous. You know, this whole pizza party meme, I actually enjoy, but I gotta ask, Trout, what's your favorite toppings on a pizza? Like, just to actually eat.
I bet you're a Hawaiian guy, aren't you?
No,
you're not. Okay, good.
You're off the cast. I'm actually just kidding you from. You're actually the rudest person. I'd rather someone call me a dumbass. No, if I have to pick, it depends. I have two favorites. It's either green pepper jalapeno or green pepper sausage.
Oh, see, I'm much more basic. I'm just a pepperoni guy. Pepperoni and sausage.
He called me out for maybe like.
I'm sorry, because I find that offensive too. Putting.
But you just say it to people.
Pineapple. I know. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
But every time, like, there's also the group of people that are like offended that you don't like Hawaiian pizza, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, what? You don't like Hawaiian? You're not an American. I don't know.
Do you see look at Mirana's mount and look at the name of it? I don't know why it's so.
Hold on. How do I find the name of it?
Go to the portrait and click on the little magnifying glass.
And then I
scroll over it. I didn't. If people don't know, way too sexy. You know, he's been coaching some team. I don't know why. It's just funny that it's the mount that he's riding. I don't know. Gonna wait. I miss Way 2 in the pro scene. I guess he never really was big in Dota 2, was he? He was a little bit on Dignitas at that TI3. I think
that was it.
Yeah, he was a TI3, but I mean, he was pretty big, and he's still a nice guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I always miss people though that I know. You know, just that's me. I'm a nostalgia guy.
Thoughtful guy. You're a thoughtful guy.
Oh, this is Ritsu middle, Terrorblade with the wand, Stout Shield first. Maybe.
I see Bryle mid right now.
Oh, they do. Oh, I guess they just share tangos with Ritsu so he could get the wand up first. Interesting. Yeah, like you said, the lanes. I should just not say interesting because you said the lanes are going to be nuts and. Previously stated, it is going to be a tri-lane bottom.
Look at Moon. Is he going to pull mid or something? Or he's in the sniper courier? What's going on here?
Courier's not coming yet because Limp blocked his own lane, so he's not even going to have the health potion. And
so yeah, it is going to be... This is smart to put TB mid. Because it's a lane that, even if you like dual lane or whatever, he's still going to find his farm.
Oh.
Actually, misses that deny.
Yeah, I saw that.
Ritz for that too.
Dude,
I know you're cringing at that.
The Ritsu, like, the whole point of Metamorphosis is you can get at least 3 denies on 3 range creeps with it, and he missed the first. Like, that's so important. Like, once your Metamorphosis is over, the lane becomes that much harder. And, dude, I'm actually getting stressed. I can't watch mid. I'm getting stressed out.
With the people on.
Yeah, I'm getting stressed out here. It's not that I have a favorite in this game, it's just, like, I'm all about last scene if you know me, and it's, like, watching
Moon's gonna get this courier. Moon's gonna get this courier.
He's going for it. Here we go.
This pays off if he gets it, so...
And he gets it before
he gets the treat.
That's nice. And what was he gonna do bottom anyways? Owie leached like half a level. He's out now. Puck's here, and you.
That's actually so good. That was such a nice strat.
What a play! Yeah, that's a heads up play. Moonmander, everything you did last game on Night Stalker, forgiven.
Now he's gonna die in like 15 seconds.
One hit. He just gets lifted and instantly dies. Yeah.
This is the old classic Sand King Potem, man. This lane. We don't see it too
That's
much
a Dota
anymore,
1.
but it's still just as strong as it ever was. As long as they're not next to creeps, it's very, very effective in locking somebody down and doing enough damage.
I think, oh, Moonmander, here we go. Willie, he already used his orb, he gets thrown back, but no stun. Chessie didn't move forward, so he'll just run back. I think the only difference between Dota 1 and Dota 2 at this lane is now people know how, like, creep mechanics work, right? Like, A-clicking, creep aggro off. I guess it makes it a little worse, but still, if they hit a stun, you're gonna die. And that's one of the OG combos.
The aura is certainly annoying, though. It's mitigating a lot of damage from bottom, which also makes it really hard to last hit, too. Especially as a ranged hero, because you can't like, benefit from a Quelling Blade or anything like that. Always running around to maybe get a stun, but there's not it. They're not anywhere close to having enough damage.
Yeah.
And even that creep is conveniently in the way.
And he's already level 3. That's not, yep, with the level 2 aura, like you said, and I don't know. Moo's gonna get a
better
ton.
Yeah, I think it's better for Aoi to actually stay bottom. I think if anything, it's just going to be leeching experience from Bryle where he needs it. I don't think Aoi should be up here.
That's kind of crazy, right? Bryle played off lane in 2 of the 3 games, and Ritsu in trouble a little bit middle. Spirit Slave, and unfortunately, isn't the greatest versus Terrorblade. I mean, low HP, high armor. And he'll just run back still. Good harass. Oh, nice last hitting. Kittrack plus the tower helping Ritsu out.
It's every single one of them.
Damn. Nice. That's good team. I know Ritsu and Kittrack. I mean, I think Ritsu is actually on Kittrack's first team, that EG Bulba team at TI6. And we'll see. Kyle's actually going to
this last one. Oh, he missed 1 creep out of like 7. Not too bad. Not too bad.
God, Quelling Blade Terrorblade is pretty scary. Good animation, too, on his melee. And he just goes straight into Metamorphosis off cooldown. And he's going to get farmed. This is going to be a pretty slow game. I feel like the only real kill is going to be bottom lane, unless some rotations, and there is Z-Freak top. Still, Orb of Venom on Sand King. That's pretty rare. I would say even on most roaming Sand Kings, you'd rather have a Stout Shield or a Windlace.
Yeah. This is just, I don't know. I really don't think that Sand King they can get a kill on this guy. I think he's just kind of leeching experience, unfortunately. If you're with Puck, like I was saying, I think the first game, Sand King's really good with like Pucks and like AoE damage dealers that need a little bit of a setup just to help. And like they could easily net a kill on this Ancient Apparition or something. Puck running around, maybe getting some bounty runes and a rune.
Did you see how Moon got the... Oh, Kyle steals from... Did you see how Moon got the wave all the way back to his tower? Did they push it? Did he pull a wave? I wasn't really watching.
I think he did, actually. I think he pulled it to the side, because I saw Chessie farming that.
He might just be dead here. Has a stun, phase shift, and he's going to get pro... Yep, that is first blood on Moon. And nice job.
That really shouldn't happen, actually. I didn't see the beginning of it, but... yeah, that's the whole reason why you have the puck, is so that kind of thing doesn't happen. So Moo is doing so much damage to Bryle, just really taking over this lane.
He's not even, he just hit level 4 on the Mirana. Moo is about to hit level 5. Good levels coming out from Complexity, that first blood, but like we said, middle lane. I mean, you said, I mean, Ritsu is the star player of this. I mean, people want to say Bryle, but Ritsu, he carries a lot of games, and he's having a fine time middle.
This is like his favorite hero too, I think. Yeah, when I think of a good Terrorblade player, I think of Ritsu. He's very good on this hero.
I pretty much see Ritsu. I wouldn't even say Ritsu's RTZ Junior. I think they play very similar heroes when they're carry, but they play very similar just in general. Now, bottom lane again, Moon just gonna run away. Oh, and there, the like 0.1 second illusionary orb dodge when his phase shift wasn't up. Nicely done there.
Yeah, if anything, I'd say Ritsu actually farms less than RTZ nowadays.
Especially
Ritsu's done a good job about making himself active in team fights early when he needs to be.
Yeah, I think in this game, though, I think it's all about just him farming. I mean, maybe a Metamorphosis gank, you surprise someone get a tower, but I think it's all about his farming. But yeah, I agree. He's done a way better job on Animal Plant than he did back on VGJ. And now we see it. Oh, Radiant scans early, and they smoke gank. And this is a Chessie Kyle smoke gank. Dude, dude, these scan... Game 1 Animal Planet had another scan like that. I don't know who does the scans for these guys, if it's the person in the lane, but that's an amazing scan.
I bet it was Ritsu. I mean, he's the one probably scared.
Yeah.
He's probably the one that needs reassurance that they're there or not, so...
But
either way, yeah, very nice scan.
I remember when Scan first came out, people said it was going to ruin the game and be overpowered, and then obviously it just wasn't. I would say most people said that, and then now it's like... It feels underwhelming until you get like one big scan like that. It just saved the TV's life. I think it was a great addition. That's all I'm saying. Because usually, I'm a big flamer of new stuff, but I'm a fan of the scan.
Yeah, I think the thing I hated more than anything was the offlane shrines at level 1, like when you can use them right away.
Yeah,
that was my least favorite thing that was ever implemented, I think. But it's gone, so no big deal.
No. So
Jesse's now top, trying to look for a kill on Bryle. Bryle sends it out, uses one of his leaps.
that's weird. So why do they, like, Chessie was pretty much, I wouldn't say, I mean, he was kind of free farming bottom. Why do they not want him down there? Are they just, like, it's not like they're going middle to stop Ritsu's farm. Well, why are they swapping these lanes?
I think they were sensing that they wouldn't be able to get a kill onto Moon anymore.
Okay.
And that if they did have a transition of supports down there, that they would actually get killed. So I think he was getting kind of scared. But
Right.
speaking of getting killed, they actually go onto him up top. So maybe it doesn't even matter. Pops the stick, someone TP'd up, they cancel it. Z-Freak's around, but he's not able to help. So very nice kill there
And this is an
for Radiant team.
Aquila Murano with the siege unit. They might try to... Z-Freak is here now, though, the Black. Never mind, okay. I thought Z-Freak was the one who maybe canceled, and look at this, Kitrag's nuts! Alright.
There was one TP that was canceled up here, so they know that at least one person can't come up here.
Yeah. No, we're just gonna... Kitrag's in. Oh, and Z-Freak, well, he's gonna TP out, and yeah, this is... So I will... Okay, they do just go for the push now with the siege unit, and in comes Kyle, level 3, and man, this tri-lane bottom, they got first blood, but it doesn't feel like it's done much more after that. Look at this, Owie's just chasing him. Getting him out of there, just getting that big damage on the tower, and uh-oh. Chessie's here now, they're gonna go in. Bryle does have an arrow if he wants to use it. No, whatever. No one likes Kitrag. They just kill him. Bryle can do his rest the tower. And that is the glyph down, though. Moonmeander farming bottom. I know Cole's up 2-1 kills, but it feels they're definitely getting more out of the lanes on Animal Planet. But then here comes Limp.
Yep. Moon
Ulti.
TP in mid. That was an Arcane Rune ulti from Limp. Here we go. Coil onto Limp. TP coming in. Sand King is stunned. Nope, he's silenced. So at least for the time being, lots of damage coming out. Lift coming out onto Bryle as well. Looks like they're going to transfer this to Z-Freak, which is totally fine for them. Aoi actually almost falls with that last Crypt Swarm. But that's totally a fine trade actually for Cole, because it would have been a dead death profit, but Z-Freak throws himself in line of fire.
And that's 5.
Able to stop that.
That's complete 5 middle from Radiance. So top lane,
Yeah.
Chessie gets some farm. Bottom lane, Moo gets damage on the tower and farm as well. He's going to have a hood. He has it now after this creep wave. He's going to pull it fully back. Moon's like, what the hell?
Who has a hood? Oh, Moo. Right, okay.
Sorry. Underlord. I'm Moon.
I
Always
know.
getting me. Top lane, here we go. Stun comes out. Arrow hits. Here comes some illusions and Kyle, though, to help him out. That'll be the end of that engagement. Meanwhile, I mean, this is all we're going to see from Ritsu. I like that Ward 2 Dire place. They pinged Ritsu out before. It scouts out pretty much whenever he goes to jungle. They haven't really used it, per se, though.
Yeah.
But this is
Say
all we're gonna see.
Moonmeander's going to go for the Veil first. Actually, he's going back towards the bottle now, it seems. I don't know.
I think I'll just go Veil. Maybe he's just...
Yeah, I hope he does. I hope he does.
The burst, especially on like Z-Freak or AA, they'll just die in like one little combo and he's level 8 with that.
I am concerned for Z-Freak, though. I think Rubik, he doesn't have to have a lot of farm, but like you want to get that level 6 as soon as possible. So that's when Rubik starts really getting online, start being useful. But he's very far away. Even Ancient Apparition's higher level. So I'm a bit concerned for Rubik in that sense. Actually, Moon doing some do-si-doing down here. He's going to find Z-Freak. Does he have enough damage to kill? So he actually might, because there's no passive null field yet. Nope, he does sides better of it. Moon's there.
He's probably just scared. Yeah, if he did, he'd have to like right-click and stand in Firestorm. Top lane, they're going to run in on Chessie. Here we go. Arrow's going to fly. It makes him go to the left, which should bring a stun up, but that might buy enough time. Ritsu's here. Metamorphosis is popped. Oh, he's going to try to like juke out maybe what's going on, and now they're just going to run back. Oh, all right. Well, interesting.
The arrow made it so they couldn't combo. Even
Yeah.
he had to hit that arrow for that to work, unfortunately.
And like the middle lane, Kitrak was just pushing the whole time. They saw some TPs, and Ritsu's going to go as well, but look at this. Underlord, he's coming in to stop this. Still some big damage on the tower, though. Now he's going to get trapped. Here comes Death Prop. You get a Spirit Siphon, something might go down. But no, he actually misses the wave on both heroes.
What do you think of the treads on DP rather than phase boots?
I know Limp always does it, and I swear I was going to ask him, I never did. I'm not the biggest fan.
Me neither.
I
like
think
phase
it's
boots.
decent for like in laning phase, but the laning phase ends so early nowadays. I don't think it's that good.
Yeah. I just like that extra surge of movement speed. I think it's effective on heroes that have some kind of either latch on ability or like a jug where you need to keep up.
Well, you look at the hero levels though. DP level 9, Moo level 10, no one on Radiant higher than 8. Still, farm is decent, but we have level 6 on Bane. Is there any specific person he may want to gank? Do they want to kill that DP? Do they just ignore Underlord this game is more of what I'm asking?
I think with a Fiend's Grip, you can definitely kill Underlord, so I don't think you have to ignore him. I think Fiend's Grip is like the one way they can kill him. Fiend's Grip plus meta, at least in this stage of the game. Maybe later he becomes literally impossible to kill, but if you're gonna use Fiend's Grip on anybody, I'd say use it on the Underlord. He's got the most farm in his team. It's really the only time you can kill him.
You see, and Death Prod too, like, the biggest point about phase boots, right, is you do it, like, at level 10, you get the 50 damage from your talent, so you have 24 plus 50 that early.
Jeez, I didn't even realize that. They've switched so many talents around that I forget sometimes what they are.
Ryle going Dragonlance, so is Ritsu. I think, does Animal Planet, they just want to take this as late as they can, right? Is that what it looks like?
Yeah, I mean, CK is a weird hero because, like, one lucky extra illusion or lucky crit here can just eliminate any hero sometimes. Yeah. Like, it's very, very scary. So, that being said, I really don't even know, honestly, who could possibly take it stronger in late game. I mean, on paper, you'd think Radiant just because TB is pretty strong late game, but I wouldn't say that's necessarily the case.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, people forget sometimes that in the super late game, Potom is a friggin' beast.
Yeah.
If it ever gets there.
Especially, I love the 100 attack speed on Leap at level 15. That thing is nuts.
Yeah, with like any kind of proccing ability, like Mjolnir or even a Diffusal, it's just if you have your own built-in Diffusal, I think at level 20, right?
Yeah, you do.
25 mana break.
And he usually gets Diffusal before then.
Right.
Well, it feels like Bryle very underfarmed though, only 4,200 gold. 5th place in the farm list. Ritsu, like I said, just goes between middle and jungle. That's all he does, and I mean, Moo is he's just gonna farm. Like, the thing is, he's gonna have an Atos, and that's kind of scary. He has kill potential now with that Atos when he gets it.
I like that. It's a really good item against these heroes.
Especially
like all of them, really.
And look at this. He can just bully. Like, what can you do to Moo right now that he's scared of?
I think they can actually kill him. I think if they brought, like, Bane +1, they can easily kill him with a Fiend Script. Like, he doesn't have that much mana when he uses his spells constantly like this, so you can definitely catch him without mana with a Fiend's Grip and some extra damage. So I would say it's definitely plausible to kill him right now. They're just choosing not to.
It looks like they were going for a kill top, but I see, you know, Chessie's like, wait, why aren't they going on Moo, who's just hitting bottom tower by himself? And he probably knew something was up, so he stays behind the tower, and it works out. Now Potom ulti, or sorry, Murano ulti will go out, and doesn't look like they'll find anyone. They're just gonna go for a middle tier 1. And they have Metamorphosis. It should be a pretty free tower. They have a glyph, but even then, whoa, what?
Solo kill with a DD from Moon onto Zfreak. Zfreak's still level 5. I think this is the biggest cause for concern.
Oh, here we go, middle lane.
Here.
Is he going to grip him here? Like you said, he is. And the CK's going to come and try to stop the silence. He's waiting for it. It's such a long TP, though. He goes for the double. There's the double silence now. Can they even bring him down? They finally do. And here we go. Ritsu's in. They're just going to try to kill Chessie. He should go down. He tries to get out. Nice use of 1. He might live. Nice armlet tile. Now Limp is going to go ham. Sleeps himself to buy a little bit of time, but Limp's already killed 2. Ritsu, oh, the Yules from Limp. And see you later, Ritsu. He goes... Oh my goodness. I think Chessie's armlet toggles just won him that fight pretty hard.
I think the awkward, super long TP really threw off Aoi. Because they, like, were trying to... They could have just killed off that... I think it was the Underlord.
Yeah.
Like, super fast, but he wanted to get the double stun. So he waited and waited and waited and still missed it anyway.
Yeah,
so that was like... That was really awkward.
I knew one person TP'd before, but that seemed like a 2 people TP'd before TP.
I think it was too. I think it was. I think it was second person.
And what looked like a winning fight from Animal Planet with that full-length grip into an easy double stun, double silence. Maybe on Chessie just doesn't pan out. And what we've seen, right? Game 1, a lot of overextensions, and Animal Planet does their first one there. Maybe not even an overextension, just a straight misplay.
Also, they didn't have all of Puck's spells because he just used all of them to kill the Rubik. Speaking of Rubik, Zfreak's dying right now. You see this? He almost just died to neutrals. He just stood there.
Is he going? He doesn't even have Sunder. I was like, is he going for a Sunder play that he stole?
Maybe he thinks he stole Sunder.
Does he think he has Sunder?
I don't know. I think he... They see him too.
What is happening? Maybe they think he has Sunder too? I honestly think they think he has Sunder as well, because they ping him out that he has no HP. Top lane though, we're going to have a real fight instead of Zfreak running at people. Nice arrow.
I don't know. It's very strange. Anyway, as we're watching that, or at least I am, Bryle gets a kill to help the coil. But yeah, he just keeps running into these mud golems. Almost dying. What's going on, Grant?
He 100% thinks he has Sun. There's no. How does I actually I'm so lost. Maybe are we missing something? We're gonna look really dumb, or I don't know.
Does Reflection magically do more damage when he's lower HP? No.
Not that I know of. Oh well, here comes Moo. He's just gonna throw Firestorm in these trees. Oh.
Maybe he's planning on taking Sunder in the future. That's got to be it.
I guess tier 1 goes down.
He's prepping for it.
And now look at the net worth right now. Limp as well as Moo are killing it. We're gonna see a TP middle again. Moo's just gonna defend it. Brawl will do a little bit of damage here.
It's still so funny that Z-Freak's running around with no HP. Like he TP'd ready to fight with no HP.
And the fact that Radiant didn't just kill him because they thought he had Sunder. Because they saw him with the ward, they're like, oh, this guy's here. Uh-oh, he's gonna play us. No,
but like he knows now.
Look,
you can just look at the hero and you'd be like, oh, he doesn't have Sun. Okay, he brought himself a salve. Brought himself two, actually.
That was odd. Oh, middle lane, and there it is. The Atos Kit Track. I believe you're just dead. That Atos gonna do a lot. Arrow splits the wickets, and then the lift out.
Stolen.
That's a nice still.
Finally, he's online. Like now he's getting some spells. Getting some levels. Yeah.
Now we see Owie bottom. He's trying to farm up that blink there. That's gonna be huge. Top lane though, Limp man. They're letting Moo and Limp free farm. It feels like, and they're both doing it well.
They tried to go for an Atos arrow from Z-Freak, but he leapt, so the arrow was off the mark.
Uh-oh, now Moon. Oh my.
That was some damage.
It was, and now Brawl just runs back. Oh. Gets scared. Top lane. Ritsu versus Limp, level 14 versus level 13. Obviously DP a lot stronger, and they're just going to TP to the Uber up top. Get a free tower here. He brings the whole team. And bottom lane, Chessie farms, so they can't push that. I like Cole. Cole's just splitting up the map really well. So what do you think the Mirana pick was for? Sorry, now that we're kind of through the game, I still don't understand why they picked him over anyone else.
No, I'm not a fan of the pick, and it was their last pick too. Theoretically, should have been their strong. Oh, Atos with the pit, just to annoy him. I'm not gonna kill him.
Here comes Arrow. Well,
yeah.
They dodge. Top lane.
But no, I agree with you. I don't think he's able to do much early on. He doesn't really have a real item yet. Maybe we see some extra damage come out with this Maelstrom that he's trying to build, but until then, we just kind of see him for utility, like a Starstorm here. Arrow coming out onto Kit Track, stops at ulti. Coil onto one. This is a lot just for the AA. Now he stole Fiend's Grip, so that's what we talked about with Bane. It's a bit interesting pick against the Rubik because you can steal that ultimate so easily. So now something to worry about.
Do you think Fiend's Grip is better than Arrow though? I think Arrow's actually really good steal. Do you? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Arrow was great, but I'd rather have Fiend's Grip.
No. Middle lane, we have a smoke play. Did they? No, they were uphill, so they didn't see the smoke. They're gonna go. This middle tower has been contested for so long. The glyph finally down. Yeah. Ritsu will just chunk it down. There it goes. Oh, they find another. They find Z-Freak this time, and he is dead.
No more Fiend's Grip.
No more Fiend's Grip. And they're just gonna push in middle. But I mean, you look. Chessie's farming bottom, fine. Limp's farming top, fine. They are gonna teabag, so they do want to fight this. They use the glyph early. Here he comes. AA, the Atos as well. Uh-oh, he's in a little bit of trouble here. I think Silence comes out, can't leap away again. We have the pipe on the backside, though. Z-Freak's getting gone on. Ritsu as well as Moonmeander. They're going to be able to bring down Kyle. Looks like he wands up.
Oh, no, he canceled his ult.
Did he? Oh,
Thought
no.
better. Yeah, he canceled it. Then he gets stunned out here. It's a little awkward engagement, but Kyle's man, this Atos pickup from Moo is just crushing it, man. Like, it's so good against all these finicky heroes that get away very easily with, like, Puck and Mirana. But it's just keeping him down, and also the pit on top of that makes it even that much more annoying. And they're going to go for a Roshan now. DP ulti is cooling down in 7 seconds if they want to use it, which they probably should. Lumiere gets a solo, it's not solo kill, but a kill onto the AA. Maybe that's an opening to stop him from Roshan. Here we go.
I don't think so. No metamorphosis, right? You just can't fight.
Yeah, and that negative armor from Chessie with Limp is so strong.
-7, and damn, Cole takes control of this game, 8-8, but a 3K lead. They've taken down a lot of towers. You see the deep wards, one top lane, one middle lane, well, middle-ish. And they're gonna try to clear out the stack. It's only a double stack, but still, free gold's free gold. Chessie's actually getting handled right now. His illusions didn't make it all the way up.
Yeah, Chessie hasn't had the most fun this game as we typically see with his Chaos Knight, but a whole new level of aggression comes once he gets his Blink Dagger. Like, Chessie's one of the best CKs I see once he gets the Blink Dagger. Like, he's very good about being aggressive with that hero.
I remember the first time after TI when they played at King's Cup and I saw him pick it up, I'm like, why? And then I just watched, he just massacred everyone.
Yeah, it's like you can go in every, what, 6 seconds is his, I guess stun is 10 seconds, but every 6 seconds is your Reality Rift. So it's really, really strong.
Top lane, man. I love Moo. Moo's always, he's just there. And he's just playing perfectly. He's level 17 as well. He's just always the first person to defend a tower.
I think a cause for concern here for Potom is that she has no way to really stop this initial, unless she leaps out of the first one. Yeah, she needs either Lincoln's, which is she's very far away from, or a Manta. Both she's very far away from going for the Maelstrom Rush. So,
can you sleep dodge an Atos or no? Like while it's on the way?
I think you might be able to. I don't know.
That'd be right. I highly doubt we'll see it, but I was just thinking that's about their only save. So we see Chessie just farming up now. With they have the Aegis. Do they want to pressure? Do they wait till like near the end of the Aegis, pressure up with the DP ulti?
Probably, yeah. And especially CK ulti, I think. 50 seconds on that, so. And now he has the blink. Now he has the blink.
That's scary. And I love the hood on Death Prod. Even though they have a hood or a pipe on Moo, he just gets his own hood as well. Because, I mean, all their damage is purely magic until Ritsu is farmed.
Which makes me wonder why he went for the 50 damage over the magic resistance. I know 50 damage is 50 damage, but, like, yeah, they're all magic damage outside of Ritsu.
Yeah, and Brile late game, but, I mean, that's what we talked about in game one. We're like, oh, they got it. They get farmed. They're going to own, but will that point ever come, or does compLexity just keep forcing bottom lane? They're going for Chessie. Do they have enough? They have enough to take his Aegis, but Moon Meander, I mean, uh-oh. Oh, no. He's dead.
So much damage. Yeah, this Atos pickup is so game-winning from Moo. It really is. They would not be getting these small pickoffs like that if you didn't have that item. And it's not typically an item you see all the time from Underlord. Like, typically you see the pipe, mech, just really tanky, like, fight me items. But he went for something more aggressive, and it's worked out.
Damn, and look at this. Yeah, this ward from Dire, the top one, actually scouted them out. Murano ulting. We'll see. Limp does get found. Can they kill him with that hood, though?
He's running to his team.
Oh, Lord. No, they can't. They weren't killing him either way, but still. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's when you say to yourself, like, oh, it doesn't matter, I missed a stun. We were killing him anyway. Whatever.
There you go. Again, top lane gets pushed in. Ritsu, he's moved from middle and jungle to top and jungle. He's slowly getting farming. This is it. They need him to do stuff, but instead, Limp's pushing bottom. Not even forced to pop his ulti to get a tier 2. Guess he might have, but Moon, TP's down to defend.
You know, I'm looking at Potom, I'm like, she's farming way too slowly to warrant this Potom pickup, but she's really not that far behind, like, say, the CK. The difference is, when I look at CK's farm, and I look at Potom's farm, speaking of CKs, he's going on the Potom, and he just destroys him. Like, CK's so much better with this farm than whatever equal farm Potom has. It's not even close. I hear a coil, Kyle dies again. They're really picking on this AA as Moon's trying to get out here. Does get the blink out, now he should be fine as well. They just need to back off. But yeah, I mean, look at that. Just, you know, now CK's got a little bit more, but assuming they're completely equal farm, CK is just an infinitely better hero, in my opinion, than Potom. Like, with what he can do.
Are you surprised Moo doesn't just deny the top tier 2 when it's at 49 HP versus a Terrorblade?
Do they have Glyph? If they have Glyph, it doesn't surprise me too much. They can maybe bait out something.
Okay. And look at that, 20 health regen. What are we looking at on Underlord now? 58.2 health regen with no buffs.
Yeah, if he gets some armor, he'll be really, really scary, because that's the only thing he's lacking right now. He's got HP, he's got magic resistance. He just needs some armor now.
He's killing it, and he's going for, well, he has a Ring of Hell. What else does he have? Is he going?
Have you ever seen the Firestorm building damage? Because I haven't, and I mean, I don't watch Underlord that much. Is it like a lot, or do you know?
I actually have no clue. I don't see Underlords get 25. Dude, he's level 20 and a half at 25 minutes in. I just noticed.
That's like Meepo status.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Middle lane, Z-Freak again? So they're getting these kills on support. Kills are kills. But they're always committing so much, and they're so scared, right? Chessie's farmed, Limp's farmed, Moo's farmed. It just feels
as long as Ritsu's getting farm, I think it's okay. They can maybe bank on that.
Uh-oh. Owie. He has blink up in 2. Surprised he didn't just blink into the trees and TP.
I think that's a little concerning for me too. Sand King's epi just doesn't feel like it's going to do anything this game. Like, outside of maybe the supports, you have a level 4 null field if he puts it on defensive, which is 22 magic resistance plus a pipe, plus all the magic resistance that DP has. Like, maybe the only kill he can get is an AA, and she'll probably cast her ulti anyway.
Well, there we go. Top tower. How's it backdoor protect? The creeps are right next to it, and that's odd. Right? Am I missing?
Yeah.
That's super strange.
Did they have to be in the tower attack range to be... I actually don't know what the actual range is.
Me either. I definitely thought it was bigger than that. It might be tower. You might be completely right just on that.
I have no idea. I'm just guessing.
Now Moo continues just farming up these illusions. He has a Vanguard now. He has Boots of Travel and a Vanguard, and just... He has that energy booster from his mana boots. Do you just go Lotus Orbit that? That's armor, like you said.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, that'd be a great item.
Now look at this. Net worth. You have 4,200 lead. Looks like for complexity, experience is a big one. 10,000 lead.
That is huge.
And you see Kitrax level 10, and then, I mean, Kyle's only... It's not like it's the supports, right? All the supports in this game are pretty low, except Owie. Surprisingly, Owie's really high.
I mean, let's compare. Like, I mean, Moo is level 21. That's where it's really coming from.
21.
Limp is pretty high up there too.
Yeah, that's nuts. I mean, I like what Cole's doing too. Like, I think they actually probably win 5-on-5 team fights, but why, right? You lose a team fight, they're back in the game. You keep split pushing and maybe letting Z-Freak die. That's fine. Oh, Moo, here you go. Here comes the grip. There it is.
That's
before he gets pipe up, and they're gonna try. Look at his mana going down. Arrow as well, and damn, baby.
That's how they kill him, is Fiend's Crypt. I don't think they kill him any other way. It has to be a Fiend's Crypt. And keep in mind, that's him all by himself. Moo, trying to look for something. He's silenced. He can't get the coil off. Is he going to die before he casts his spells? The answer is, I'm not sure.
No, he's good.
Go, 1 second.
I saw that coming. Oh my god. And now, whoa, we have an epi coming in. It's Owie. Not really sure he's going for Chessie. He doesn't have Ritsu is there. Is he going to go for the armlet toggles? He does. Or maybe not. Whoa, whoa, oh, the blink juke actually juked himself. Stun comes out. He should go down. And wow. Well, dude, oh, poor Moo. I don't know if that was a great play. It was a lucky play or a great play. I mean, maybe both. But the wave gets him. And now, look at top lane, though. It's fully pushed in, 15 damage on that tier 3, and look at this. They're gonna get a tier 2. Man, this is the Ritsu. Like, you have a tier play.
They might want to get more than this. They've committed the buyback onto Moon Meander with all his spells up and ready to go. Here we go again. He's trying to go double coil onto 2. Silence is available. Stun misses again.
Oh no, an AA ulti gets 2. Owie's dead. Bryle's dead. They're all dead. They don't even get the tower. Oh wait, the illusion. Well, maybe. Nope, well he gets it. But... Oh, Owie, man. Owie is going for these 2-man stuns, and he's not getting 1-man stuns.
I noticed, too, the stun that he actually did hit on CK earlier by the Ancients when they got the kill. Like, you could tell he's not clicking the hero. He's just, like, kind of blind clicking it. So he's getting a little bit careless about when he's clicking his stuns, and it's a number of times we've seen him just miss some easy ones because he's, like, trying to go too fast, really.
And at least Moon didn't die. I mean, for Animal Planet, right? He's the one who bought Bay. He didn't die. He's kind of...
Bottom died, though. That's almost worse.
It's almost... At least he didn't buy Bay. He's going BKB next. I guess you have to. I mean, it's pretty much looking like they know Ritsu's their damage. When he's Metamorphosis, he's doing the damage. Mirana, you sit in the back, do a little bit of damage, but... Ritsu, you're the big dog.
Yeah.
Now, we do see some warding coming out of Kyle. The map is pretty... interesting. You have one deep ward by the Radiant, spots the courier flying out. You have a pretty standard ward by Dire at the bottom shrine, but nothing too crazy. Now, oh, they're looking for Roche. It is not up. Man, Cole would have loved that. Terrorblade about to get his 20. Is 21 good? 10 stats. I mean, 10 stats is good, but it's not like a game changer like some other ones.
No.
Maybe do you get Reflection versus Chaos Knight? No?
I think he's probably still getting those stats. I mean, he needs to be as beefy and tanky as he can.
Yeah, I mean, it's armor, HP, and damage. I think Reflections, that's another skill. I think it's so good. That's why I love when Monkeys plays it. I love the max Reflection build.
Yeah, he does that first, too, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Oh, no, he went the Reflection cooldown. All right, I think it has to be just for CK. It's so good against CK, and his armlet, honestly.
What keeps them at bay in fights, too? Like, it gets them thinking, oh, we need to back up for a second. When it lasts 5.5 seconds with a cooldown of 6, it's literally like almost always up. So I didn't think about that. I've never seen it come into play, so I'm interested to see how it works.
And I like Z-Freak. Z-Freak has the waning Rift Stolen, could be almost bigger than some of these ultis. You get a blink, even if you blink Suicide, you get like a 3-4 man waning Rift. Oh, and Z-Freak knows someone's here, mostly because he just leveled up when no one was around him.
Yeah.
The Newt's dying, and now I still feel Cole, they're 3k ahead. It feels like more to me. I actually think Cole feels very far ahead, but Ritsu's so scary. But that's the thing, you're all in on one hero at this point, right? And that can't be that good for Animal Planet.
Blink out. They will have vision of him for a little bit as they TP in the Underlord. He has a haster and very nice Force Staff out, so making them work for it. Not able to get it. Leap into it and tower attacks. Brow gets the tower. And a stolen spell. Deep Freak, one attack away onto Moon. He's actually still in vision of that ward.
Oh.
If he had a spell that, maybe he could have fade bolted for a kill. Would have been pretty crazy, but
now I mean, this game, it's only 32 minutes long, but the game progressed so quickly. Everyone got so much farm. I mean, Moo slowed down a little out of everyone, though. He's going for 25. What's his 25? Oh, man. You have to go with the Pit of Root, right? Or the Pit of Malice Root. That's long. I know the Fire's
so.
Good, but point, that's almost a full another second against the Pug, too.
Yeah, I'd say you definitely go for that.
Well, here we go. They don't know anything's up because Ritsu's still scared of top lane and Z-Freak showing, so this is just a free Roshan. Nicely done by...
with Cheese this time. This is a really good Cheese team, too. Like, some teams don't utilize Cheese well, but all these heroes can use it well. Like, they're always using tons of mana, and, like, they're very, very tanky, so they can get the full effect out of it.
But still, I think Limp would be better than Underlord, but I guess if Underline's that front-lining, that's fine.
And you went for the Crimson Guard instead of the Lotus Orb. I would have liked to see the Lotus Orb a bit more, considering they're up against Silences and, like, Fiend Script and stuff, but I guess Crimson Guard's still fine.
He's just gonna run out in front, and they're just gonna hope Ghost and Chessie kill everyone, which definitely could happen.
I mean, I guess Crimson Guard is really nice against the Terrorblade. Like, he's really the only one. I guess, yeah, I guess Potom's doing some auto attack damage, but as it's starting to grow, I mean, 20 damage, he's almost up to the level 20 talent as well. So he's going to be hitting really hard.
Do you think is Cole playing this too slow? You worried about that, or?
We'll see. We'll see how they use this Aegis. Like, this is a good timing for them right now. They have Aegis and Cheese. What's level 20 on CK? Is anything Reality Rift pierces spell immunity? I guess they'll have BKB soon and Mirana.
Or just both those are pretty good this game. Like getting gold, getting that assault, Curus up early maybe.
Yeah, 150 gold per minute is a lot, especially for a CK actually.
And for any carry.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Bottom lane. If they had one other there, they probably would have like, come on, keep coming, move. They have the grip. Could they kill just these two? I don't think so.
Yes, I think they could. The attack speed them. Well, Brow's not level 20 yet.
Well, Arrow gets hit. Are they going? Here we go.
They're gonna gauge how much damage he does, and like, all right, no, you're hitting for fucking nothing.
Oh, yeah, he has a Crimson Guard. Never mind.
Yeah. If he was 20, I think he might actually be able to get it.
Because that unmitigated 25 mana break, yeah. Now, I mean, the Scotty's been up on Terrorblade for a bit. He almost has a Butterfly now. It's still, I feel this game, no matter how it plays out, it's just going to come down to one big 5-on-5 fight. But Brow bottom uses 2 leaps, has 1 more, leaps again, has a BKB if needed, has an ult.
Run into hero.
Oh,
no
dear.
Leaps. Just didn't want to use the BKB, got greedy from it, and then dies as a result. Has no buyback as well, 70 seconds. This is an Aegis Cheese, mind you. This could be a set of racks or more.
But you can't base race a Terrorblade, right? Even with Limp? Well, we're gonna find out. I mean, Moo's gonna be back
Moo,
here.
Though.
Yeah, I like this. That's good play by Cole. They send Moo back, who can just come back with his ultimate, right? So we're gonna see Moonman is gonna try to stop him. Uh-oh, they find him. Ghost already popped. He blinks away, and well, there we go. They're gonna try to fight without Moo here, but like we said, Moo uses his ulti, and he's right back in. This is a 4-on-5 fight.
I'm surprised Chessie's just not popping his ulti right now with Armlet.
And just going for it?
Yeah.
And I think his ulti breaks off the Enfeeble too, so that's tough. Moonmander gets a nice 2-man quote. Chessie gets brought down, but that is what we call the Aegis of the Immortal. Limp though taking so much damage, has Cheese, has Yules up. They back out, smart play by Animal Planet. They get the Aegis. They might lose a Raxer, is it the worst deal? Well, if they lose Ritsu, it will be. They already bring down Kid Track. Ritsu now does get Sunder off. He's going for Moo, but that's not the best person you can go for. Chessie's just gonna burst down Terrorblade. He's dead. No buybacks on him as well, and they're lucky they have tier 2s up, or they would be losing a lot more than this. And a big fight by Cole. And now they might look for this puck.
Stun coming out. 4 seconds stun. Puck is dead. That's 90 seconds on the sideline for Puck. 60 for TB. Bottom's up, but Bottom doesn't really do anything. Actually, just a long TP, so he gets the stun out. Onto Lim. Double stun here coming out from 2. This could be a turnaround. 1 down. Pow bites the dust. Aui's trying to run away. He gets silenced. He will fall out as well.
That's a gem, too. They saw it, right? Maybe not.
Brow's got to be real careful because if he dies, it's pretty much over. And they could even push tier 4s if they want. But I guess 2 buybacks ready. And that all happened because he died without buyback from Brow. He was just didn't want to use his BKB. And this is a direct result of what just happened there. 11k gold now lead in favor of complexity.
That's huge. Full set of rags. So you're almost getting 25s up. The haste on death probably going to be huge. Again, we assume it's going to happen. And then what do you go for on the castle? You always go for the minus armor, right? I think I've mostly seen. Maybe not, though.
+2 max chaos. Yeah, probably the minus armor. Like, especially, Chelsea's someone that really plays around that blink reality rift. And when you can do -14 armor, it's pretty insane. He can probably one-shot, like, pot him if he wants to. If he gets all the illusions up.
Still. Where? Oh, Ritsu just went. He used all his money. Bought a full Hurricane Pike. He had like 4.0. He had like 4.5k.
Yeah, he's gonna go for the butterfly. I actually really like the Hurricane Pike on Terrorblade. I don't see it very often. I see just the Dragon Lance, if even that sometimes. I never see people get Pike anymore.
Do you think it's a game change? Because he had 4.5k with Dragon Lance. Like, he could have got Butterfly way sooner, but...
I think he's just really annoyed by the pit. He needs a way to get out of it quickly. And he doesn't want to build BKB just yet. Or maybe he just didn't have... I don't know.
That's good. And now we talked about Z-Freak's early levels in farm. He's fine now. Blink, Ewells, level 18.
Yep.
And that's what happens when you start 5-manning with the Aegis, and Underlord is just jacked. He's just here to buff all his allies.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yep, and here we go.
What you do here, if you are the Radiant side, you have 2 people split pushing top, trying to push it out, but you're just going to lose your base if you do that.
I think they need to get back and fight right now because they saw success if they just went on CK right away. The only difference is he doesn't have Aegis this time, but it's a little bit too late. They're getting off their spells. Complexity starts it off with an Exorcism. There is no glyph, I don't think. Arrow coming in. It's a creep. Jesse buying some time and waiting for the perfect opportune time. Maybe with that enfeeble to get off before he casts his ult.
Yep. Stun on Moo. Here we go. Lemp Shiva's in. BKB on Chessie on the back line. Kid Track's immediately dead. Ablast's gonna fly and actually hit Ritsu. They're trying to rain out Chessie with that BKB. They're trying to kill the Rax on the backside. Moo's just hitting it. Nice Glimmer to get him out of there. Nice 2-man stun from Aui. Here comes the coil. We see a few breaks. Bryle is in with his BKB, but he just doesn't do that much. Aui goes down, and I think Bryle being under farm is really hurting him. They're going for Moo. They can't bring him down because, well, he's an Underlord. And now they're gonna try to. Do they get him? They're trying to kill him. No. But they leave Z-Freak.
Poor Z-Freak.
Cole's playing very well right now. And a little sloppy, like you said, like if maybe Animal Planet was back in their base earlier.
Yeah, I think they could have, like, you saw how good their initiation was bottom, and that was on to the Aegis, which was kind of weird. Imagine if they did that same thing onto the CK where he doesn't have Aegis before DP pops or ulti. Like, it's probably maybe a different fight. But they were just a little bit too slow. Maybe their TPs weren't off cooldown just yet, and they're like, we need to wait 5 seconds or something, because they were trying to push out top. But yeah, unfortunate, and they lose another set because of it. And they just don't have the damage on Ritsu. He just doesn't pump out enough damage, and it goes without saying that Podden doesn't do really anything in terms of damage.
It felt like
so who's the damage? Like CK does, or not CK, but Sand King doesn't do anything. Like, look at all the damage mitigation they have. And I think Null Fuel, let's see, level 19, level 20 soon on Rubik, so he'll have plus 5% Null Field if that's what he wants to go for.
Limp's dead.
Oh. Okay. Doesn't have buyback.
Oh, now they're going in. Whoa, Moo's just going in now. The whole team's here. Will Chessie want to commit to this? A-Blast, it could do a lot. Bryle, though, gets out of it. Only hits on Aui. That will stop his blink, though. Moo takes so much damage. The Reflection's just running at him while he's glimmered. They get the arrow. They're going to try to bring down that mana break. And uh-oh. This is a little bit scary now. You're versus a Terrorblade.
No buyback.
Trash your base.
No buybacks on either one.
And their gem. That's a gem on the ground. Aui's now double gemming it, baby.
Oh, boy.
That's at least
and
one
they have
Rax, right?
They have no tier 2. They have no tier 2 in mid as well. So if they want to, if they get this fast enough, they can take this and take mid. I think it's really important they go on the CK right now. Oh, he blinked away. Nice play by him. They want to be aggressive. They want to be aggressive
That
with
reflection.
the heroes dead.
Look at that reflection, the damage to Chessie. They're going in. They're going to kill Z-Freak. He has a buyback, though. Does he use it? I don't think they want him to use it because won't that give away DP doesn't have a buyback? Are they worried?
Well,
and the grip on
they're gonna find out
Chessie.
soon.
Oh my god. Is he going to go down? He should. Owie with the last hit. They get him. He has buyback. Oh my. And this is terrible.
He used BKB.
Oh, they're going for it, baby! Oh my god. And there's the buyback, there's double, but they see the terror. They know they don't have buybacks, I'm pretty sure. There's going to be a tier 4.
Blink stun chest from Sand King so they can start this. They know he doesn't have buyback. Or sorry, BKB. They need to be aggressive right here. Okay, gets the ulti off.
There we go. Oh, and the waiting silence. He hits 2 of them. Can they bring him down? There's a Ritsu. They're just going for it. They should just go for Throne. It looks like they're going to kill Kyle instead. Now they're going to go for Chessie. This is a dieback. Can Animal Planet actually bring this back? We have Limp alive and 9 safe. They're getting nervous. They bring him down, though. Are they going to be able to do it enough? Ritsu's ulti his Metamorphosis is going down. They're trying to bring him down. And look at this. Z-Freak goes down. That's his dieback. Limp just pops everything. I don't think they have enough to damage. Bryle doesn't care. He's just right click. It's over. What? No.
Oh my God.
Ritsu XD, no way.
Wow, Ritsu God. No, actually, Moon. I mean, everyone played really well at the end there.
I think Moon
with
though.
some nice.
Yeah.
Moon with some nice coils. Sand King with some nice constant stuns. Dying without buyback, Grant. Dying without buyback.
And right.
14,000 ahead is unacceptable.
And again, a Terrorblade, right? What other hero could do that to your base? Like honestly.
I don't know, maybe a Lycan, but
something, yeah, Lycan.
When you're up 4 racks and up 15, I don't know, 15, 16k gold, and you don't have buyback, that's just unacceptable.
No,
I have nothing else to say about that.
I was kind of saying it not facetiously. I'm like, well, they do have a Terrorblade, the one guy who can massacre your base, but I mean, Cole was playing so well up until then, right? That's what it felt like to me. One mistake. Does one mistake really cost you a chance at a minor? Well,
apparently
complexity.
So.
Jesus, that's actually nuts. Oh my goodness.
Well, congratulations to Animal Planet as they move on and they will play Optic next, right?
Yeah, I thought you were actually gonna say congratulations to Optic for winning 3-0 or something. Okay, but you didn't. You didn't go for it.
Oh,
dude, I actually can't believe that just happened. I'm still like, dude,
it was fun, right? Those are some crazy games.
But not only that, it's to say that's what happened in winners bracket.
All right, Grant. Here's the question: who's going out for pizza?
Oh God.
I'm kidding.
I mean, no, I'm just kidding. Nah, that's right. They're still didn't they qualify for 3 events before this?
Yeah, they've qualified for a lot.
But still, that's 2. You just lost 2 series to Animal Planet the exact same way. You won game 1 convincingly, and then you lost one of the other 2 games that you should have won. It's actually the exact same thing, just a different game. What the fuck? I'm still blown away. But guess what? I'm going to throw out Trout. Any last word? I appreciate, first off, coming in. I know it was a little late notice. And Trout, I love casting. You should cast more. And I saw you were. You're casting Galaxy Battles later tonight with Breaky, so that's going to be good.
Yeah, it should be. I think we're casting... I forget who the first match is. I want to say Infamous versus... I don't remember.
No, it's Pain. Is Infamous there?
Is it Pain?
No, Infamous is there. Infamous and Pain are there. Yeah, because Infamous got directly and Pain qualified, yeah. That's cool. No, that should be good. I can't wait.
OG after that. Yeah, it should be really fun, but... No, yeah, dude, I love casting with you, too. It was a lot of fun.
Always, you know.
These were some good games to cast, too. Like, they weren't boring or anything. They were pretty fun, back and forth. I did not see that coming, let's just say that.
I saw 1% of it, and I was kind of joking, and then it just happened. So, Trout, thank you. What are your... Just tell me, give me the name of the team who's going to win Grand Finals and the score, and then we're done.
Ooh, I mean, I think Animal Planet's got some momentum riding, and so I'm gonna say Animal Planet 3-2.
Do you not want me to spend my night? You just want me casting NA Dota? I'm with that. I'm all about that.
All right.
And thank you very much, Trav. I appreciate it. I will talk to you. I mean, I'll probably talk to you tonight during games or something. But you know, see you soon, buddy.
Yeah, take it easy.
And the rest of the viewers, I will see you guys. We're gonna take a quick break, and guess what? We have a best of 5 Animal Planet against Optic coming very shortly.